I'm gonna tell you the 4 things I've recently completely cut out of my diet, 100%, and I'm gonna tell you why. As I went into college and chiropractic school, my weight just kept going up. I was feeling sluggish, I wasn't feeling very energetic, even though I study exercise biology, I participated in different sports, my energy level wasn't there. And I tell you, I have more energy today than I had when I was in my 20s. Let me tell you why, and why I cut out these 4 things. Number 1 is going to be gluten. Gluten is something that can be eaten, and it's available in a lot of different foods. It is absolutely present in all the breads, pastas, cookies, you name it, donuts. And what gluten does is that, not saying that all breads are bad, and not all breads have the same amount of gluten. You have gluten-free bread. But why is gluten so damaging to the gut is because gluten in general will cause your stomach lining and your colon to start tearing down and can cause something really bad called leaky gut. We'll dive into what leaky gut is later on in a different video, but gluten causes leaky gut, which can lead to a leaky brain, which, well, then leads to brain fog, can lead to forgetfulness, fatigue, a delayed allergic reaction, which really is when you eat and you have a delayed allergic reaction, or you might say, well, I have food coma. Dr. Tim, I have food coma. What is food coma? Food coma is when you eat and then right afterwards you feel so tired, like you are about to pass out, or you feel like you have to take a nap. That's when your body is suffering from a delayed allergic reaction. So that's number 1 that I'm cutting out, that I've been cutting out for the last 2 weeks, and it's been amazing. Number 2 is foods that are in the class of nightshades completely. I used to allow myself, maybe 1 meal a week where I can eat nightshades. Now it's like, let's just cut it out completely. And I've done it for the last 2 weeks. It's been great. Now, why did I cut out nightshades? Just like I tell all of our patients why to cut out nightshades, because of all the inflammatory factors. Nightshades, the group of nightshade vegetables, it's gonna be your tomatoes, bell peppers, eggplant, potatoes, cayenne peppers, anything spicy, right? And the reason why nightshades are not good for you is because 1500 to 2000 years ago, nightshades used to be poisonous for human consumption. But through genetically modifying and through planting and crossbreeding, well, nightshades are now consumable without dropping dead and actually poisoning you. But if you have inflammation, this is a type of food that will increase your inflammatory factors, causing you more inflammation. And inflammation is the cause of all diseases, right? It's poor for your blood. It's going to cause your liver, kidneys, spleen to actually work a lot harder to detoxify that out of your body. And you're going to feel kind of crappy. So nightshades gone. So gluten gone, nightshades gone. The third one's going to be dairy. Well, I told you I was lactose intolerant since I was 17 years old when I first got into college. I didn't know what it was. I was tired, bowel movements weren't the best, and I had an upset stomach every time I had sour cream, burritos, and everything else. But I didn't relate it to lactose intolerance, and I thought it's something that maybe I can work my way out of, right? You've heard of it, desensitize yourself. Eat enough of it where your body will actually be, oh yeah, you'll receive it, no problem. Well, your body was probably rejecting it for a reason. It's just that you've overloaded your body enough, desensitize, right? That doesn't mean it's good for you. That just means that your body just gave up on giving you symptoms for it. Now you're being broken down and your enzymes, proteins are just being damaged on the inside. Your cells are being damaged on the inside if you try to desensitize something that was initially bad for you to begin with. It's kind of like smoking. The first puff you take, well, I don't really know about it. I don't smoke, but I would imagine people tell me the first puff you take, you're coughing like crazy because your body's rejecting it. But then you do it enough and your body's like, oh yeah, this is normal. You know, having a toxic lung is normal, and breathing in all the chemicals and minerals becomes normal because you're forcing your body to do it. That does not mean it's good for you. Same thing with dairy. So dairy is gone. Now, why is dairy not great for you? Because most dairy, well, all dairy really, is meant for whatever that baby animal is. So if you're drinking milk from a baby cow, well, that milk is meant for baby cows. It's not meant for human consumption. Somehow we're the only mammals in the world that drinks another mammal's milk. And we expect to have good, healthy, strong bones. Well, not necessarily, because there has been studies shown in Northern Europeans where they have bigger bones, but it's actually more brittle bones. Countries that consume, like the US, that has the highest amount of dairy consumption, actually has the highest amount of chance of osteoporosis. You hear about this in countries that consume dairy more than you hear about it in countries that don't consume dairy. But you're like, well, Dr. Tam, how do I consume more calcium? I like calcium. I need stronger bones. Well, the absorbable calcium is actually in vegetables, not dairy. All right. Plus, a lot of milk and from the cows nowadays have the antibiotics, is pumped with different vaccines, hormones, drugs, you name it. And have you been to a dairy farm lately? It's not the cleanest, most sanitary place, all right? And the last one, number 4, is gonna be fried foods from the outside. And I don't mean the ones that you do in your air fryer where you put avocado oil, phenomenal olive oil on it. I mean the ones from like the stores, that restaurants that have fried foods for you. They're frying their food over usually the cheapest oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, hydrogenated oils, and they're using oils that's refried, right? Which means that it's been frying the same stuff over and over and over again. A lot of restaurants don't even replace the oil for days, sometimes even weeks. Worst yet is months, right? Because they say it doesn't go bad, but you're frying it under the same thing, and it's very, very unhealthy for you. You don't know what the flour that they're putting on, and you don't know what kind of oil they're using, right? And when fry foods, which is damaged oil that's bad for you, like hydrogenated oil, can really damage your cell walls, cause a lot of inflammation, not only in your muscles, your joints, achy spine, and all 4 things will increase inflammatory factors in your body, but also increase arthritis in your body as well. And ultimately, when you look at arthritis and inflammation, really that's how your body continues to age, right? That's an aging process. I like to slow down my aging process in everything that I do, or really is just promote better health. So hopefully you follow these 4 tips. And once again, they are to avoid gluten. Well, let me just share with you, that's what I have avoided, right? The gluten, fried foods, dairy, and nightshades. Follow this. You follow this for 30 days, and I promise you're gonna feel a lot better. Heck, I did it for 2 weeks, and my energy level we thought was great, and now it's even better than great. So I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.